Okay, kind of a Postbag video today. I've been buying a few things from BangGood, so let's have a look at some of the stuff I've been getting. This is the first thing. These are smaller than I thought they were going to be. I've ordered up a bunch of little motors, little geared motors, and I thought these were going to be probably about twice as big as they actually turned out to be. These are geared motors. They've got a tiny little gearbox on there, and I think they run on about 4.5 volts or 6 volts, and they're geared so as to produce about 30 RPM, so one turn every 2 seconds. I bought 6 of them because I've got a notion that I'm going to make some kind of automaton, but it's going to be smaller than I thought it was. I'm happy actually that these are more compact than I thought they were going to be. I've no idea what I'm going to build yet, but so I'm thinking about that. So these will go in my components box until I can figure out what to do with them. That's just a preview of something that might come later. The main thing I'm going to be reviewing today is this. It is, well, let's have a look at the page first. So it's a wireless USB PowerPoint presenter remote control mouse type thing. So let's have a look what we get. It's a nice little pen style thing that lives in its own little pouch. That pouch seems a bit of overkill, to be honest. And it's got 4 buttons. Let's have a look. There's a little manual there. So I'm going to have to get my magnifying glass because my eyes are not that good. And it's got a laser pointer built into the end, so it's just really for it feels a little bit plasticky and cheap, but actually cheap is the right word. It was £6.83, so let's not set our expectations too high. It has the little receiver module built into the end, which is quite handy. I suppose the laser's in that end then, so yes, so you must hold it that way round and then press. Not a very positive feel from all of those buttons, but let's see what it actually does. So the little receiver comes off, that goes in there, and then the battery just fits in that compartment there. So let's plug it in, get the computer started up. Let's just see if the laser, oh there we go, the laser does work. Nice bright dot. That will be plenty good enough for pointing at things on the screen during a presentation. Right, let's see what it does then. Okay, so here we are, standard Windows 10 PC. I'm just going to find a USB port and plug this in. Standard thing. Try it the wrong way, try it the right way. Oh, only twice that time. And then let's see if it installs a driver for it. Could be that. No, could be one of these things. I guess we'll have to wait and see, won't we? How are we going to test that? I guess we go into PowerPoint and create a presentation. Let's see what happens. Okay, right, so I've created my PowerPoint presentation. Let's actually see if this does do what it's supposed to do. So yeah, okay, so that's advancing. I'd probably have to do some settings, things to make those bullet points actually appear on one at a time. But there we go, so that's advancing. Advance slide, back a slide. Don't know what that button does. Press and hold and yeah, does something. Okay, let's have a look with the tiny writing. Okay, so laser, yeah, click once, right, okay, oh I see, right, so A long press on the top one is supposed to do something, and long press on the second one down is blank the screen. And the bottom one is for selecting hyperlinks or menus. Okay, well anyway, there are all these functions on there, and it appears like the buttons work, so I shall probably only use the forward and back buttons, in all honesty, in presentations. What I'm going to do, I'm going to see how far away this works from. So I'm going to leave the camera running, and I think I'll go upstairs and I'm going to try back and forth and see if it carries on changing. Yeah, that seems to work really well actually from a distance, so that's fine. I shan't ever use it from further away than I can read my presenter notes on this screen while the projector's on the wall. So, happy with that. So it does actually advance, and so I presume this probably operates the up and down, or the page up and down keys, or emulates them. Let's actually have a look and see if that really is the case. So let's go to BangGood.com and see what happens. Yeah, so it's the down key and the up key. So it's emulating keys on the keyboard. Okay, and if I turn it off, presumably yes, it's turned off. Even the laser doesn't work, so that's disconnected the battery, which is good. That means it won't run out of battery in the bag. Let's just wrap that up. So what do we think of this product? It's handy, I think, that the little USB dongle lives in the end there, although there is a risk of losing that, I suppose. It's a low budget wireless presenter with relatively few functions. It has got all these things where you can long press and get various different functions out of these minimal number of buttons here. I'm not even going to bother trying to understand what all of those do, because I'm probably only going to use it for forward and back. Construction, it's a bit cheap and plasticky, but what do you expect? It costs just under £7, which is dirt cheap. So yeah, I think you'd have to be a bit careful with that. It's not going to be terribly durable, and it's not going to stand up to a lot of abuse, but it's not going to get a lot of abuse. The laser, nice and bright, that's going to be really good, and I think even on a bright projector screen that dot will still be visible. The case seems a bit weird actually. It's got a great big case that it comes in, but it's a kind of relatively small pen. But I guess that protects it from damage in a laptop bag or something like that, so seems like a good idea. So yeah, not a bad product. It'll do me, I think. I may end up buying something a bit more upmarket if I feel I ever need it, but for now that'll do me just fine. So there'll be links to the product in the video description. This is not a sponsored video, I paid for this with my own money. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.